Hi, welcome to thebigmotivator.org. And this is The Big Motivator. I want to share with you some books that I've read. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. There are several really powerful chapters in that book. He talks about being 3 feet from gold. He talks about Henry Ford and the V8 engine, which was another powerful story, where he only wanted people around him who believed in this vision of him creating this V8 engine. And today, there are V12s. There may have not been a V12 or a V10 had there not been a Henry Ford V8 concept or thought process that led to the creation of that. When they talk about Magic Mountain and Disney sitting there looking at a mountain long before the creation of the actual physical development of that, we have to remember when we read books, books give us wings. That's the Library of Congress. They say books give you wings. In order for you to get past a lot of things, sometimes with knowledge and information, you can rise above a fear or a doubt. I'd like to see people take advantage of reading, and I'd like to see people take advantage of libraries and to be able to start to see more about the world and learn more about the power that's inherent. Let's talk about Dale Carnegie. Great author. Once again, Zig Ziglar, an incredible motivator. Once again, Les Brown and Anthony Robbins. These are men who I've listened to, read, watched their tapes, and over, and I have to tell you, there's nothing more valuable and more encouraging than hearing somebody share constantly and consistently information that uplifts and empowers you to move beyond challenges and facing, the highest of odds. You can become just empowered by their words. I remember Lily and Dottie Walters. They're actually speakers, and they have a speakers bureau. Their books, again, was incredible. I read books like Read and Grow Rich, but there was also Speak and Grow Rich. There was also thinking, learn how to develop your ability through this process of U-Inc., of asking questions, of developing your ability to move beyond this barrier of should I inquire about things I want in life. Remember, a closed mouth won't get fed. You have to ask people what it is that you're not aware of so that they can give you insight. There are a lot of people walking around who have a lot of information that would share that with you. Today I watch television shows that are encouraging, that support what I'm trying to do. I read a lot because I want to develop my ability to be able to empower internationally. If you want to only be involved in local politics, then be a local politician and only be involved in local thoughts. But people who want to be a national political figure, they move to a higher level. They take on national issues. And then there are international leaders who have taken an international view of the world. The Big Motivator is an international thinker. He's a global thinker. He's somebody who believes strongly in his ability not only to affect things at a local level, a national level, but then, of course, at a global level. In order for me to do that, I had to be able to understand these global differences and issues, and I had to be a reader. I had to develop my ability to see more of the world through books. No one's going to be able to travel throughout the entire world and see every corner of it. So there's ways that you can do that by listening and speaking and reading with people, around people, or books that people have written who have been all over the world. And that way I'm able to sit down maybe with a learned individual, talk for an hour, and understand what would be in 50 books. What would have taken me hundreds of miles, thousands of years, thousands of hours to be able to experience. So know when you're talking to somebody that you can take value from that time spent with them. And always value people's time. No matter what they spend with you, 2 minutes or 3 minutes, it's a value, and it's not something you can get back. So let's spend our time wisely, and let's invest in each other. Let's do more than just wake up in the morning and say, I'm going to try and just do what I did yesterday, and maybe that'll be enough. I challenge you to do more. I challenge you to stop thinking just locally, but think nationally and think globally. I know it's a big challenge, it's a big request to ask, but I know who you are, and I know what you're capable of. Because my story tells you a lot about what's possible. And if you haven't heard the story about the Big Motivator, then I want you to stay tuned because I'm going to give you an opportunity to learn in depth some of the deepest of strategies that you could use to overcome some very harsh realities of life. And that's the life of the BigMotivator.org. Because before I was the BigMotivator.org, I was a big mess. And if you want to know about that story, you stay tuned to the BigMotivator.org. I got something special coming for you. Stay tuned. You'll believe it. It'll be a tough story to swallow, but you'll be crying and laughing at the same time. Thanks.